What is up, Tim? What is going on, brother? Hope everybody's doing well today. We got a good one today. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It says we are live. I'm gonna make sure we're actually on live. I don't see us. Oh, there we go. There we go. A little delay on YouTube. We are about 2 minutes, guys. We're going to get started with this beautiful AMA Aviator. Let's come back. We're going to be discussing the platform. Some really good news coming up, guys. We're going to get into the nuances, kind of catch up. We did do an initial AMA, if you do remember, and I'm gonna link that too in the description and up top once we do conclude this one, so you can kind of circle back and get into that one as well. But we are 1 minute and 49 seconds away from this AMA, so hopefully you guys are doing well. And we will be doing a member giveaway too at the end. I know my member videos, the giveaway, they are every Monday, but we're doing slightly different things today, so we'll get to that. That's a message to my members, guys, and welcome you to the actual situation as well. Aviator AMA, we're going to be getting into that in just a minute, guys. What is going on, LMFG? Welcome to the show, brother. Guard T, what is up? Edward G, what is going on, guys? I'm gonna get started in just a minute. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. All right, welcome to the show, guys. We are here, Aviator. I'm going to get everybody unmuted right quick. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to welcome the team here. Welcome to the show, guys. Can you hear us?
Heard you loud and clear. How's it going?
Nice, man. We're doing good. We're finally back at it. Hand clap to everybody's coming in and you guys as well. One more time. Absolutely. We left off. Let me go ahead and turn this music. The music may be a little too loud. We left off at a good point, man. We're talking about this extravagant, I like to call it a gaming arena. You know what I'm saying? But there's more. There's obviously more, and I know we're going to get some a lot of information from you guys about what has happened. Post the first AMA with the report, the auditing report. More into, and I know the website looks a little different too. It looks a little different. So we'll get into that too as well. We'll pop that up too. But welcome everybody. I see you, Suzuki, Crypto Priest, Broski. What is going on, brother? Everybody is coming in. Welcome, man. Welcome. We got 23 already in the house. Well, hand clap to you guys. Hand claps to the members too as well. I did say, hopefully you members caught that. We will do that giveaway later on. We're going to get through the actual bulk, the meat and potatoes, the Aviator AMA. What's up, guys?
Long time no see, my friend. It's great to be on again. It's been too long. It's been way too long.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. You already know how I feel about what you guys are doing. Again, if you guys didn't know, and your listeners didn't know, I am a gamer. I go way back. We discussed that just a little bit. I'm not gonna tell you how far I go back and keep that to myself. So But just to see what's going on now, and again, guys, Aviator is way more than just gaming, and we're going to get into that, the nuances of the fabric of Aviator, what this team is doing. But being a gamer at heart, I'm instantly attracted to what you guys are doing. You want to go ahead and give a brief intro to the newcomers?
Yeah, let's do it. I guess we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves and talk a little bit about some of the main components of our project.
Okay.
So I'm Stixel. I'm the founder of Aviator. I'm also the CEO of our company, which is Aviator Technologies. We're based in New Mexico, USA. We've been operating for just under a year, and it has been one crazy hell of a year. The market has been all over the place. But that being said, we've continued to build nonstop, and we've really had a great time. We're getting really close to launching our first major application, which is Aviator Skybridge. We'll talk a little bit more about that shortly, but it's a bridge between Ethereum and Base. It supports all ERC20 tokens and ERC721 NFTs. Both deposits and withdrawals, and there's a bunch of other great features about that too. The other thing that we're looking forward to this year is Aviator Arcade, which Crypto Lounge was just talking about. As a gamer, a longtime gamer, I'm not going to out you for the consoles we talked about before. I'm not gonna out you too bad.
We'll keep that a secret.
But kind of throwing things back and keeping it kind of old school, but also for newer style stuff too. The idea with that is we're linking Web3 gaming and Web2 gaming. And so the idea is that we're building a platform, essentially like a Web3 Newgrounds type of application, to where developers can host their games without needing any sort of Solidity experience or Ethereum know-how. And, we have APIs and everything that people plug into. And that way developers can focus on building great games that people want to play.
It's beautiful. I mean, simplicity is what I see here too. And that's easy. It makes it easy for the developers as well as the players. If I'm going to come into this situation, if the easier, the better, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all about keeping things simple. Mm-hmm. That's the big issue with Web3. As more and more things come out, things get more and more complicated. It reminds me of kind of the rise of the personal computer, in the 70s and 80s, where you had all these different incompatible architectures. And along comes MS-DOS, which is the first, is one of the first, you can now have software that can run on multiple machines. And you eventually move into graphical user interfaces, and the personal computer and the internet wouldn't be here where it is today without it being easy to use. And that's the same thing with blockchain. We're firm believers in that. No,
you're right, man. You brought it back. You brought me way back. I started reminiscing about the green screen and those Apple IICs, man. Oh my God. We've come a long way. You know what I mean? And where we're at now is just crazy. I never would have thought it. And look at what you guys are doing. And I think this is just traditionally, you're looking back, let's go ahead and look up 20 years. Let's go ahead and fast forward 20 years from now. It's going to be a standard. I think consoles are dying. I really do think the console platform is dying. I think a lot of it is going to become virtual. It's going to become more blockchain based because it's just more efficient. LMFG says, DOS, hell, Windows 3.11 was the shit, baby.
My God.
Yeah, that's my boy, LMFG. He goes back way back. Talking mainframe days. That guy's a wealth of knowledge too. I have to tell you, and welcome guys who are coming in. Go ahead, brother. I interrupted you. Go ahead. You can continue.
No, not at all. I was wondering if Karasu and Magic wanted to introduce themselves a little bit to the listeners.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead. I'm Karasu. I am the, call me marketing lead, grant writer, jack of many trades for Aviator. And we have a lot of fun and exciting things planned for the next couple months and subsequently the next few years.
Nice. So we're talking longevity here. That's beautiful, man. Because a lot of projects are here and then they're gone.
We're in it for the long term. We are a company that wants to build, something that can be passed on for generations.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. You want to have longevity because this space is not going anywhere. You know, there's some talk of it being shut down, and you know, it's not going anywhere. It's going to get even, you know, we're going to get regulated, but I think that's good. It just, you know, makes it more of a safer place, and I think we'll get even more investors. You know,
I think today with the Ethereum ETF news, that you know that alone is testament to such.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I did that just drop? Did I miss something? What?
It's been a monster of a day.
Really? Well, I know I caught a lot of news, but
possible.
So it's not official, but the likelihood raised from 25% to 75%.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Up 19% on the daily.
Really? So yeah, I did see the charts. I've been looking at numbers, but that ETH news, because I've been ETH has been a bummer for me. You know, I don't like what's going on with the SEC, whether they're trying to reclassify. They're using 2.0 against Ethereum. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I feel like you got to evolve. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they're doing. That's what everybody's doing. We have to evolve in this space. Everybody. We have to keep up with the space, with blockchain tech. So in order to do that, you got to move forward. I feel that's what Ethereum did, but I think the SEC is going to use that against them. Now, you're telling me that we got some, you know, our percentile has risen when it comes to that deployment of those ETFs in America. That's good news because it was grim. You know, it didn't look too good. Well, you look at what's going on in Hong Kong, they've already done it. So we need to get that going. I think we're a little bit behind on that, but as far as you guys, definitely not behind on anything. Let's go ahead and catch up. Well, we did a little run around, and for those of you who are coming in, if you don't know, this is Aviator. This is the AMA. Have the team here. We did a little review of the first one. Now let's get into some new information, brothers. What is going on now, and what do we have to look forward to?
Got a lot going on. So since the last time we talked, I mean, it must have been a few months. I think maybe February or January. It's been quite a while. So a lot of big news. The biggest thing that we've been able to do is we've got our Skybridge testnet live, and it's live right now for everyone. And we've gotten a lot of really great feedback so far. We have our bug bounty live, and we've gotten one report that we've been able to pay out.
Nice.
It's super exciting to be able to kind of crowdsource our security. We're investing really heavily in the security. You know, if you've been in crypto for any time, you know, you definitely can remember flashbacks of all these major bridge and DAO hacks, just these pools of money that are targeted by hackers all the time. And, you know, for us, that's not an option. So the biggest thing we can do as, you know, essentially even somewhat of a fiduciary for people's assets, or you know, with a liquidity pool, our bridge uses a liquidity system, and at the end of the day, we're responsible for making sure those funds are secure. So failure in that regard is not an option. We got our full audit report from Hacken. So Hacken, as I know you know, Crypto Lounge and a lot of people listening, are by far and away one of, if not the most prestigious Web3 auditing firms of all time.
Yeah,
truly
absolutely.
of all time. I mean, a project they've audited, they've not had a breach in over 2 years. And that goes much further than just about anyone else can say. Their standards are extremely high and high scrutiny. And we're super pleased that we actually got a perfect score after our mediation. So you do a score, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10. And we started off, we had a handful of findings, as I think it looks like you got it on screen.
Yeah, I'm going to put this up right now while we're talking about it. Let's go ahead and pop it up there.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, of course, we had a few things to work on. Obviously, you know, it probably would have been a little scarier if we sent it in and they said, nope, no issues. I would have said, wait, really?
Yeah.
That would have been weird. But a few things, and we got it resolved, and you know, we've been super proud of this, and we've been working with them ever since. You know, anything we change or review, or we need help with anything, you know, we've got a serious relationship with these guys. They run our bug bounty, and they help us with triage and everything. We pay them to help, you know, mitigate everything and review and help sort between legitimate bug bounty submissions and duplicates or out of scope or spam and stuff like that. So this has been really great. This has been a great experience for us.
Yeah. Score 10 of 10 code score. This is an excellent score. Excellent score. You know, you talked about the responsibility of the developers to basically make sure it's a safe environment. This is what you're doing. This is what I see you're doing. I think we talked about it backstage. I think everybody needs an audit. I think if you're legitimately deploying something and you're serious about it, you're going to be garnering a lot of usage. You need an audit. You know, and I know some platforms, some devs, they may not be able to afford it. Save up for it. This is what we have taxes for. This is what most of them have taxes for. Use your taxes appropriately that you're gathering and get these freaking audits, because it makes a difference, you know, especially when you have these investors that are going to be coming in the future. They're going to go to these boards like CertTech and Hack, and they're going to be looking for projects this way, right? So
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, trust is everything, man. Trust is everything. You mentioned tax. I'm really proud that our token doesn't have any tax, period.
Yeah.
We don't do tax, so we all the development so far has been self-funded and funded through loans through the company. So again, we are like an officially registered company, and we work with our bank and creditors to be able to afford all these things. Our revenue model is not based on, you know, token sales or token price. Obviously, we want to build, and we want to build value for the project, for the company, for the token. But we're in a great position to where, regardless of the market, we're able to keep building no matter what. You know, you know, we could be down horribly one day and our progress never stops, or we could be up tremendously one day and it's still progress. So it's a great spot to be in. Our actual project revenue just simply comes through protocol fees on our applications when they come up.
Yeah. No, this is where it's at, man. This is where it's at. Again, this is creme de la creme. You have a lot of auditing platforms, but we all know CertTech, Hack, and then there's the rest. You know, you have I think Solidproof. You have some really good Solid Proof.
We have also we did our KYC with them, and we also had them audit just our token contracts, and it's just a simple, you know, very standard ERC20 token contract. There's no point in making the contract complicated, because again, it's all about being simple. I think the most simple things, when they're designed with the purpose in mind, that's when it becomes valuable. But they're great, you know. I think most people would consider, again, to be kind of on a different tier, but you know, they're great and friendly and work quick, and it's good to also have a second opinion. You know, it really is. Yep,
absolutely. I think that's very important. And again, welcome to you guys coming in. See, Suzuki says, careful everyone. Tim Shea seems like he's upgraded to the US robotics, 16.4 kilobytes per second. Ooh, that is a slow connection, bro. Welcome to the show, Suzuki.
Oh no, do I got Xbox mic?
Tim, please tell me you didn't downgrade to that, brother. Let's see, BBBB77. That's one hell of a name. Welcome to the show, though. It says, hello, Crypto Lounge. Like your videos. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Robert Gonzo, welcome to the show. He says, Mononoke. What?
Oh, ain't that a throwback?
That is a big time throwback, man. Yeah, Mononoke. God. He gave a shout out to Mononoke. Says Elon, too. That was funny.
That's me.
Okay.
That's you, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have an anime voice.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. So, damn, that is a slow. DOS is slow. See, we're taking people back, man, when we start talking about all this stuff. About the
it's
modems.
Retro, baby.
Yeah.
You know, our first aesthetic was like pixel art style.
It was.
You know, we've kind of evolved a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, the true OGs, like I remember our first website, and we had like the pixel banner with the airplanes, really bright and colorful. You know, we still cherish that really well. You know, I mean, our whole our whole theming and idea is that, you know, there's no roads to follow when you're a pilot, when you're in the sky, right? You build your own path.
Yeah.
And if you want something done, you know, you do it yourself.
No, absolutely.
And so, you know, it's about being free and being independent is what we're big believers in. That's kind of the core of everything to the very nitty gritty.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We do have it before we move, because I want to get on the Sky Bridge, because I get a lot of questions about Sky Bridge too. Or Crypto Smith, the Crypto Smith. Is that my boy? Is that my boy Sean? What is going on, brother? Long time no see, man. Welcome to the show. What's up, brother? Crypto Smith, man. That's my guy. I haven't seen him in a while. I got a question that popped up. I'm going to give it to you, brothers. Now, let's see here. This is from the BBBBB. One hell of a name there. BBBBB. I'm not joking. This is what is in there. Okay, so this is a multi-sig question, brother. This is a multi-sig. You ready? It says, I looked at the multi-sig at the white paper. Somebody's been looking at the white paper, which is great. Do your due diligence.
Love it.
There's a white paper question. Now it says, I have a question about multi-sig. Why is the multi-sig anonymous? No point in saying KYC, but no alias is responsible. What do you say about that, guys? I mean,
that's a fair question. That really is a fair question. You know, I leave it to the actual signers if they want to dox or not. I don't really mandate that.
Okay.
I think there's an element of privacy and honestly safety in keeping anonymous when you're someone who has a key to potentially millions of dollars. You know, in our treasury, there's $8 million of our token.
Okay.
And we've seen people, unfortunately, in this industry, you know, fall victim to scams and crime for way smaller amounts. Now, the KYC question, that's a good one. So the KYC is a legal compliance thing. It's not necessarily a check me out on LinkedIn type thing. It's that, you know, I did a video interview with Solid Proof, who's a KYC provider, and they're the first contact with legal authorities in case there's any issue. So essentially, at the end of the day, by having that certificate, it's a reassurance that if a project that had a KYC were to do something illegal or illegitimate or etc., then everything's documented and the authorities know exactly who to go after.
Okay. All right. Hopefully that answers.
So it's security, it's compliance.
Okay. Okay. So B 77. Hopefully that helped you out, brother. Hopefully that helped you out. LMFG is sorry, it's off topic, but huge news. I just got an email from Relevant saying BCBS approved the intercept treatment. We'll schedule tomorrow. Hot damn. I gotta look into that. My man with the news, LMFG's always got that breaking news. I'm still waiting on that XRP settlement, LMFG. No. So we know how that. We can't pay $2 billion. No. We cannot pay $2 billion. We know we can't do that.
That ain't happening.
No, how about 100,000? Let's call it a day, right? Let's get this.
That'll work. Shit, that's still big money. That's big money, baby.
Hey, we got plenty of that in escrow. You know, we got plenty of XRP to sell, right?
Yeah.
We could just take it out of Brad Garlinghouse's pocket.
They got that 50%, you know.
We could just, Garlinghouse can write that check too. You know, he doesn't have to touch that. You know. You know what I mean? Let's see. BBBBBB777. He says, "Thank you for reading the question. I would like to know also. I'm not looking to docs. That's the reason why they're in the third party doing the KYC. So okay." He says thanks.
Yeah, that's exactly why we did it. Just because again, for just our own privacy. I mean, the company's public, and again, if there's an issue, people, my name and my social security number and all that is with the state and everything. So, but just for like my own personal privacy, the team's personal privacy, I allow that up to them. Some people are cool with it, some people aren't, and I just don't like to dictate that. I think that's a personal choice for people.
Yeah, and there's valid reasons why some people don't KYC. I told, and there's other ways to properly identify someone. You don't have to, multiple ways to do that. Yeah. He says thanks for that answer too as well.
And I mean, multiple ways. I mean, so we, most of the team is doxed, at least to me, because they're on, our payroll. I mean, we don't do a salary or anything, but we handle, we have to report payments and everything for taxes and all that. We got our accountant Magic in the chat chilling, but, so again, different ways to verify things. One thing we did with our team NDA is we did it through an NFT signature.
Okay.
And that way it's an on-chain proof of a legal signature. Just
nice.
Kind of thinking outside the box a little bit. And and it's more efficient than, saying, hey, go get a printer, go print this out, go write your name on it, go scan it, send it back to me. I'll print it, I'll write my name on it, I'll scan it back again. Just little things like that.
I'd like to put a little plug in here if possible.
Okay. Yeah.
If you would like some of us to dox, go and vote for us for the Killer Whales TV show.
There you go.
True.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I would go. I would
Hello
definitely
Lab
go.
stage.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, the Killer Whales thing is huge, man. It's huge, you know, and I like what those guys are doing. I really do.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to
fun.
see a televised crypto awards every year too. You know what I mean?
It'd be fun. It'd be
You know,
fun.
just-
It would be a great opportunity if
Yeah.
we ended up being selected as like one of the wild cards or something like that. It would be fun.
No, absolutely, absolutely. I am big on rewarding developers that are actually doing the right thing, that are actually improving the space, endowing the space with trust. You know, taking care of their freaking investors that are pouring their hard-earned money into the projects and holding. You know, I gravitate to devs that take care of people of that manner because I am one of those type of investors. You know, I'm a faithful investor, especially if I believe in what you're doing. I'm going to invest and I'm going to support you. You know. So I expect that in return. I expect for you to do your damn job. And if, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't rug me, baby.
Hell yeah,
Don't
I
rug
do.
me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
You know, but that's it. That's how it is. LMFG, he just, bro, I didn't know that was a back procedure. I'm glad you corrected me on that. So Intracell is a back procedure. It's in operations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he's getting that. So he's going to be getting
He's
that.
getting some major treatment.
That's what
Holy
it seems.
shit.
Yeah, he's really happy about that. So, you know, hand clap
There
to
you
you,
go.
brother. Hand clap to you.
Quality of life.
Yeah, man.
It's big. It's big.
So that's what that is. Yes, sir. Let's see. And LMFG says he says Paul is inked for 100% belief. Killer Whales huge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love what they're doing, man, because I think you're bringing together communities across the board, and you're putting them on a stage. And I got to tell you, a lot of these great projects, like what the one we're talking about right now, Aviator, across the board, there's a bunch of them. They will never get the exposure because of how confined the cryptocurrency space is at this point in time, right? So when we have these outlets like the Killer Whale Show, you know, and people are fortunate enough to get on there because this is a big time competition right now, your exposure level is going to be like 100 times fold when you're on that stage. So I think it's beautiful what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And there's a lot of great projects on the list. There really are. And even if we're not selected, it just feels like an honor to have even been invited to this preliminary round. I mean, they shot us a DM one day on Twitter and said, "Hey, by the way, are you guys interested?" And I said, "Absolutely, absolutely.
Nice.
What do I got to do? You know, tell me tell me what to do." And it's been great. It's been great.
That's beautiful. I got a question. Another question. It says, this is from CM. He says he has a question, and it's about jobs. When are the new job openings are going to be, I guess, ready for applying for them? This is this is what he wants to know.
Let me be like real specific. So we are looking. Okay, well let me back it up a little bit. I had said again, I gave a date. Biggest mistake, right? Big mistake. They never let you live it down. We all know that. But I said a few days ago, I said, you know, we're going to post some staff applications this week. We're looking to grow the team a little bit. And yeah, it's already Monday, so I'm a little late. You know, I've just been putting it off. It's ready to go. I've just been trying to schedule it with everything else that we have planned with social media for the next few weeks. We tend to schedule our social media, you know, a couple weeks ahead of time, just to, you know, algorithm and engagement is very important. Now I want to be really specific that none of the positions are salaried and none of them are full-time. So we don't have the ability to offer like a salary or anything. Some are volunteer, like Telegram, Discord moderation, admin, and stuff like that. And some are paid kind of contractor, paid by the job. You know, some paid in tokens, some paid in fiat or ETH or whatever. You know, we like to take care of our people for sure. But it's budget dependent. That's the thing at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So
you want to go into the
be
tibles?
Clear on that.
And just to be clear
right now.
Okay.
Oh,
No. Go ahead. I'll ask this later because I totally interrupted you. Go ahead. I'll come back.
No, it's not a problem. It's the mic delay. It's the mic delay. It always is. Yeah, we're looking for, you know, some moderation help, some artists and animators, and we're looking for some people who are good at growth and marketing and I mean just community growth in general. That's kind of the open spots right now. So we'll have a form up, you know, within the next few days for sure.
Nice, man. I didn't know you guys were doing that. That's pretty cool. You know, you got
always growing.
Yeah, you're reaching out to the community too. That's really, really cool. So, you know,
they know this project better than anyone else.
Yeah.
You're the ones who have been down in the trenches all day, every day. So they know just as much as we do what's best and what people want.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So if you do have those type of expertise, and like you said, you're gonna have that up. Things you just kind of running a little behind. You got a lot of stuff going on, but that is on the agenda, correct?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, they call us Delaviator for a reason, you know.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
A little bit, but you know, it's funny. I mean, we make jokes about it. We make jokes about it all the time.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on, you know. Inside and out, you know, it's so much, man. This political shit is about to affect us too. It's about to get weird. So
I know.
You know what I mean? You can already see the
I just ignore it, you know. I just work. I put my head down. I do what needs to be done. It's too easy to get kind of caught up in the whole world and things that, you know, are outside of our influence, I think.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. So let's go ahead and pivot, man. SCCM says, thank you for the answer, Sticks. And I'll definitely apply if I qualify for a community growth position. Awesome, man. Awesome. That is great.
Yeah, everyone's welcome to apply. And if we're interested, you know, we'll set up a voice meeting and do like a little interview. And it'd be fun. Yeah. It'd be fun. Karasu will tell you that's how we got him on board. And it was laid back and casual. And
yeah, they were very nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
We didn't bite too hard. Only a little bit.
You got a little initiative procedure, right? Like an initiation.
Yeah, a little hazing. Never hurt anybody.
It's nothing wrong, man. Let's pivot to Skybridge, man, because we talked about it. We kind of went into it, but this is going to be a pivotal situation. There's going to be a bridging, you know. This is what it is.
Let me actually send you the link to our beta website so you can throw it on.
I would definitely
put it in the
on.
chat in the little chat here. We haven't actually linked it on the site. We've got a new site coming in the next handful of weeks. We just hired out like a professional web developer to redo everything. I put it in our little chat here, but it's our open. It's on, you know, Ethereum Sepolia testnet and base Sepolia testnet, and you know, we're looking for anybody who wants to help test and give feedback.
All right.
And
so we're actually looking at it right here, guys. This is going to be the beta Skybridge, which is really cool.
Design is not final. It's working, you know. This will be the design when we launch, obviously with everything cleaned up and text a little more final. And then, you know, V1.1, we're going to have a new design as well from our new web designer.
It's really cool. You'll be able to, and we were talking about this, you know, before the show. This is going to be very pivotal because you're going to be able to send, you know, and move gaming assets for, you know, the actual games that are going to be deployed and functional within this arcade umbrella. This bridge is going to be instrumental in moving and shifting those assets.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Think of all the projects that will be able to come over to base and will be able to have a place on our arcade.
Yeah, absolutely. This is big, man. One-stop shop when it comes to gaming. I'm you know, again, I'm a gamer, so I get goosebumps with this because I can't wait for this to literally take off and take the lead. And I'm talking blockchain gaming, guys. It's coming. And I think you're early when you're dealing with Aviator. And I think Aviator, you guys as developers, you're early in getting this infrastructure together. You're going to be ready to go once this actually takes off. You're going to have this infrastructure already set. I can see it right now. So, and then this being able to do all your shifting and your moving of your gaming assets under this umbrella and continue to play and get those Aviator rewards. It's pretty cool, man.
So I think there's some confusion in the chat. So we are both building a bridge to base that will allow you to transfer any ERC20 or ERC721 token to base from Ethereum and later other chains. And we're doing this to encourage adoption of base, but also adoption of our arcade and the ability for limitless partnerships. So the arcade is our baby as a project. It's in alpha being tested internally. I like to think of it as Steam-like. It's gonna be able to offer developers a payout that's competitive to Steam and Epic. And it's going to be totally decentralized, so anyone can post their game on Aviator Arcade.
That's the good thing about it. You know, like I told you, it's a little different. And I'm glad you used the other clients as a comparison, because there's that differential between a centralized approach and a decentralized approach. It's not just about crypto. We're talking about gaming right now. It goes all the way down the line. When you talk about a decentralized format of gaming, of transferring assets, of deploying, it's quite different. It's quite different than what we're used to. And I think, are you talking about Real Turd? That is an actual name too. God, I'm not calling somebody a turd.
Yeah, I was referencing the Real Turd. And it's gonna be simpler at first. It's gonna be arcade games with a leaderboard, and it's gonna be web-based, but it will develop and grow over time. You know, we're talking about mobile, we're talking about an app. And you know, we already know who we're working with for V2 of the UI for the arcade. V1 of the V1 of the UI for the arcade is done, but we just recently hired someone to completely redesign our website. We're redoing a lot of our branding, and in that same breath, they're also doing V2 of the UI for Skybridge. Skybridge will release with V1 of the UI that you're seeing now. But shortly thereafter, you'll get V2 of the UI. Yeah,
you got to start somewhere. You know, beta's always bare bones, you know. Alpha is even more bare bones. Alpha has no clothes. That's what I like to say. Alpha has no clothes.
Our alpha does have some clothes.
Oh, okay, cool.
A little bit.
It'll get nicer clothes.
This underwear, right? That's it, right?
Oh God.
No, it's really cool though, man. I like this. I like what I'm seeing, man. And again, I love gaming. You know. This is dope, man. And I'm gonna read that question too by Real Turd. I love that name, Real Turd. He says, "Good day. Just to add some context of what we were just talking about. This was a question from Real Turd, Mr. Turd. Good day. All is let's see what he says. All is this Aviator, the video game thing, or is it just some kind of a bridge?" So yeah, there was some confusion there a little bit. There are many projects talking about going cross chains, but I have not seen it. He hasn't seen why it makes sense. And why is it special? Why do we use it?
I'll even add
interoperability, my friend. Interoperability.
To what Karasu was saying. You know, cross-chain is definitely the future. There's a reason every project is talking about it. You know, we're the only ones who allow you as a holder to say, I control my asset. I want to bridge it to base. I'm going to deploy that contract. I don't need to wait for a developer to do it. You know, I can go in and connect. When I'm on the Skybridge, if I go from, you know, Ethereum to Base and I pick a token for my wallet and it doesn't exist on Base, I can deploy it right there. Boom. You know, I mean, it's about decentralizing as much as possible. And on the gaming aspect, it is multiple things. So it's a bridge and a game platform. To be specific, Aviator is not a game, it's a game platform.
Yeah,
it's a development platform. It's a hosting platform. It's many different things related to gaming.
We are internally developing games.
We are also developing games for the platform. Karasu's correct.
Yeah, I saw that when I was looking at the website initially in the first AMA. You have game developers on staff. I noticed that. Yeah, so that's pretty damn cool.
Very soon we're going to have a tournament and you're going to be able to play one of them before even the public testnet of the arcade comes out.
Oh. Nice. I'm gonna be the first one in line for that. Let me tell you. Hopefully that answers your question, Mr. Turd. We love this question. I want to be formal, you know. I want to be formal. It was a good question though, because I think there's a lot of confusion. People wonder. There's a lot of people that listen. I love the question, Mr. Turd. I really do, and I think that no, I'm serious. I really think that listen, it's his name. That's what I got. Listen,
esteemed man.
I have to tell you though, a lot of people need that education, because in all seriousness, that is the future. Look at what Chainlink is doing right now in this country. They're threshold testing their platform right now in this country with banking. So I think that is the creme de la creme of real world interoperability. Okay, now blockchains, they have to be able to talk to each other. You know, I go way back 2013, 2014. You know, I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. Blockchains can actually communicate with other blockchains now. This is what's been needed forever. And then you look at Polkadot with that universe within the universe, that whole platform they have, that ecosystem they have going on, where the parachains could not only talk to each other, but they can talk to other blockchains outside of that network I think that's where we're going, and interoperability is needed. It is a must. And when you have a platform, especially with gaming, you're gonna need it. That's why, Mr. Turd, it is very important. Very important.
The whole state,
You guys is. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be funny.
The state of like modern gaming is so anti-ownership too.
It is.
You know, if you see lately all these, and this is not a new thing, but you know, different digital storefronts shutting down or people losing access to games that they purchased. And instead of, you know, owning a game, you know, you read the fine print and, well, actually you own a temporary license that can be revoked at any time for any reason and blah, blah, blah. And so, I mean, you go on YouTube and go to any gaming channel and people are crying for a solution to this. And it's right in front of everyone's eyes. And I think it's a solution that a lot of people are not comfortable with because, again, the reputation behind crypto is very mixed. But the solution to all this ownership and licensing is tokenizing, and with NFTs and tokens in general. And so you actually physically own something that you can do whatever you want with. You know, it's like the I mean, I remember when the Xbox One came out, and you know, Microsoft got in big trouble for when they wanted to say no used games, and people said, well, people sell used games all the time, or I want to sell my used digital games, or I want to actually own the license for something. So again, as our platform goes on, we really want to change the way people look at game ownership and game licensing and player rights.
Yeah, that's big, man. So you're taking it beyond what a lot of people would assume this will go at face value. You know, you're thinking forward. And again, this is the future, man. This is gaming. I'm talking gaming, guys. This is percolating, and what you're seeing here is, you know, for me, it's seeing innovation when it comes to blockchain gaming. I have not seen any. You know what I'm saying? And just to get back to Real Turd, he wants to. Mr. Turd has spoken again, guys. He says that sounds great, but is there some kind of bridge or something? Exactly. There is, Mr. Turd. There is definitely a bridge.
Our two major applications. So one is the arcade platform that we've been talking about a lot over the past little bit, and the other is our Skybridge. So it's one token project, one universal token that controls everything. It's a one token ecosystem, but it's really two flagship applications. And so Skybridge is a part of the whole ecosystem, and it supports all tokens. Right now it is designed to support Ethereum and Base, although as we develop future versions, we'll be adding more chain support.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. Hopefully that sums it up for you, Real Turd. Appreciate you coming on too, brother. LMG says, the only games I played was racing, mini bikes, and motorcycles, cars, gasoline only, no electricity needed. Yeah, man. LMFG actually has a question too. Aviator, have you looked into Ultra? It is ALTURA. Have you looked into that?
Yeah, I can comment on that. I'm actually looking at their website right now. As far as I can see, they just support Unity. We will be able, with our API, to plug in Unity and Unreal Engine games.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much anything that is WebGL.
See, that's really cool because we're not talking about just pixel art. When you're talking about Unreal and Unity, you're talking about some really, really cool shit right there. There's no constraints here. There's no. Now, obviously, there's going to be well, let me ask you this before I just say this. Are there any data limits when it comes to the games?
There will be. There will be, at least at first. But the nitty gritty will come when we actually have documentation.
Okay. Nice. LMFG says he's thinking collaboration, things of that sort. That's why I mentioned it. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we're always open. We're always open.
Nice.
Happy to talk to any projects that are wanting to build for good and for the people.
Very cool. So again, guys, if you're looking at the beta, and this will be in an ever evolutionary cycle. It's going to be we're going to be looking at a more dressed up version pretty soon. Like you guys said, we're going to get a new UI. Website's getting refaced as well. This thing is evolving before our eyes, guys. So when you're looking at the beta right now, pretty cool. Tokens and NFT movement made very easy, guys, within this arcade. Speaking of the arcade, let's go ahead and jump back to this. let's speak about the actual nuances of the arcade, because I get a lot of questions about that. As a developer, how do I approach this? As a gamer, what are my benefits of being involved and walking into this virtual arcade?
Yeah, so as a developer, when you host on the arcade and you plug in through our API and everything, the way we have it is we have a different token distribution. So like we said before, our ecosystem is just a one token ecosystem. So AVI, when you purchase a game or when you play a pay to play game, or as well as revenue that comes in through advertising or marketplace sales or any of those type of revenue generation streams, actually the profits are split between developers, upkeep costs, and as well as distributed back to the community through rewards for high scores and giveaways and etc.
Yeah.
And so actually what we do to really differentiate ourselves is the majority of the money that comes in goes directly to the devs of games. Game developers get the majority of the money that goes through the platform.
Okay.
So we want people, you know, to actually really be incentivized and be rewarded for building things people want to play. You know, in a way, it's Karasu said Steam, I said Newgrounds. I'm also going to say itch.io is another inspiration for what we're kind of working on. And it's about rewarding devs. I mean, at the end of the day, a game dev wants to build a great game. They don't want to deal with blockchain stuff. They don't want to have to deal with that. They want to create worlds and create mystery and create adventure, and
they want free hosting fees.
And they want free hosting, baby.
Yeah,
that's a good
free
point too.
Yeah, everything.
And they want people to play their games. They want people to play, even if even if they don't care to earn any money from it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, we hope that there's a lot of volume and people can play their games. Go check out their profile. Maybe go check out their. Maybe they have a storefronts of their own for, you know, purchasable content or merchandise or etc. that they can sell or advertise through the platform. And the developers get to set their own prices. They get to set their own business model and strategy. So it's very granular, and it lets people really come in and build and host and manage it exactly the way they want to.
Yeah, I was looking at some of this game development footage, and this is from in-house. Let me put this up real quick. And you probably hear the music right now. I'm gonna put this up. I'm having problems getting this up. Let me see if you guys can see it. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Okay, there it goes right there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get it up now. We're talking about in-house development. Is it safe to say this is probably some footage from that?
Yeah, this is footage, and we actually have a more recent one, if you want to show after this too, that we did a little multiplayer on. That was really fun.
Yeah, it's on the Twitter page.
Is it? Okay, there we go. I kind of like had a brain fart right there. I didn't. Okay, let me go ahead and play this. We'll cut the music down so you guys can talk. So we were talking about in-house game development. I saw that on the website. I think that's really, really cool because you're in touch. You're right there. You're inside that umbrella. So, and this is in-house. You know, you save a lot of money doing it in-house. We all know that, especially business owners. You know this. But tell us what we're seeing, and then we'll get to that new one. You said it was on the website, the new version.
It's on our Twitter timeline. It's probably just. I think we posted it maybe 5-6 days ago. Pretty recent.
I'll find it.
So what we're looking at here is just very much a teaser, but you know, it's Pudgy Penguins themed, and we're showing off different traits. And so again, this is kind of an example with all the traits available, but it's a proof of concept showing that, you know, if you have an NFT that's made of a bunch of different traits, it's easy to have a list of traits, and you can actually, you know, plug in again through the API. And maybe you want to only allow people to play as the NFT that they own. And so you plug in and it can read that data and assign the traits appropriately. Maybe things that were locked or unlocked before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And these are NFTs, guys. So I got a question. Will there be a marketplace to where we can actually, you know, player to player, kind of like trade these traded NFTs?
Yeah, we're planning on a marketplace, although details are still forthcoming.
Nice. You know, that's what's going to send it to the roof, man, you know, because that's a big deal. You know, a lot of trading assets, you know, I think that is beautiful. That's gonna just makes more for more of an interactive situation. And yeah, you know, I had to ask that question because I could see a lot of traits flying around. Just on this is just one title. You know, there's going to be multiple titles with multiple different NFTs associated with those particular titles. So, man, that marketplace could be booming. It could be massive. You know what I mean?
I think so, and it's all community focused, community content. So that's the whole goal with everything. It's a creative exercise.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said there was another one here. There's actually a question I want to get back to.
Yeah.
Let me see, because we've had several of them actually that ran through since we were talking. Let's see, we left off with Mr. Turd. Let's see here, LMFG. Not thinking. Okay. So we have a Jimmy Aviator. He has a question right here. Jimmy, do you have a question, brother? I know Broski says win marketing. I love that question.
Shut up, Broski.
I love that.
That is a team member right there.
Win marketing.
Broski's fired.
As you look up the other video, I could walk through some of what we have planned roughly. Most of our community is already aware of a lot of this.
Yeah.
But,
Jacob kind of chimed in with win mainnet. Come on, guys, you're killing me. That's funny. CM.
No, we don't have our own blockchain. When people ask when mainnet, they're talking about the mainnet release for Skybridge, just like Broski said in chat. So it's just on testnet right now. And you know, if you want to test, anyone's welcome to test and play around with it, try to break stuff and report any issues to us so we can have them fixed up before the launch.
Okay. Now, while you're looking at that, let me get one of the other guys to answer this, because Mr. Turd has come back. He's come back. He's firing them, boy. He's firing them off.
He is firing it. Let me actually link him. Let's link him. I think they're great questions. I really do, and I'm happy to talk about them. But I also have a few articles that I think might help even more to kind of.
If you you can send them to me, and then I'll post them in the chat as well.
So this is I think probably the most informative one, really on kind of the nitty gritty. But there's a few recent articles and a couple older ones as well that I think are really great little looks. But what does Skybridge do? Is it for the games? It's a bridge. It supports every token, every NFT. It's the only bridge that supports every token, every NFT. It's called token agnostic. And so that means, again, the token doesn't matter. You can bridge anything. We offer fast withdrawals for select tokens. It's liquidity based. On V1, liquidity is provided by projects, although in the future, users will be able to provide liquidity and earn rewards for it. That's a V1.x or a V2 thing that's coming later. You can find the testnet addresses in our most recent Medium. If you click that link, the medium.com/aviatorac link, and you just go to our most recent article, it's called Skybridge Testnet Guide. It has all the important addresses. There are no rewards for testing on testnet. The reward is that you make us happy for testing our stuff. That's the reward, and you get happy butterflies in your stomach. Although actually, I mean, legitimately, if you're a hacker, if you're a bug bounty type person, and you find and report an in-scope issue on the Hack and Bug Bounty portal, there are cash rewards. And so we paid out $1,000 so far on one valid report.
Nice. I think I found that video too. I think CM.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
One more, because I saw CM. Coochie Boy, welcome to the show, brother. And for those of you who are in, welcome to the show. If I didn't say that earlier. Where is it? This is a good one. Okay, CM says, will there be a way to integrate AVI token in game to be able to earn AVI by playing or trading in game? See, we were talking about that earlier, CM. I wanted to get to this because I wanted you guys to actually reiterate this, because this is a cool part about it. This reward system goes both ways, not only for the player but for the developer as well. But if you guys want to expand on that.
Yeah, absolutely. AVI rewards are for the player and for the developer. It's a one token ecosystem. The AVI comes in and the AVI comes out. So that's the reward structure.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You can read more about the actual percentages on our white paper.
Yeah, hopefully that did. I interrupted you with a huge loud music. I'm so sorry, guys.
I know, it's okay.
But I found the video. I found the video.
It's Karasu put together this one. He did a really great job.
It was really cool. Yeah, this was kind of like what we seen earlier, but more refined. Kind of like pretty close to being ready to go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
This is from we did a nice multiplayer test, and I'm terrible at this game, but it was a lot of fun.
Looks good, man. It looks really good. Yeah, I love the reward system both ways. It goes both ways. CM says thank you too on that, and I see you got Coochie Boy. I think we got you on that. Yeah, our testnet tokens ETH. Yeah, so the testnet tokens are ETH, right?
Yeah, ETH is a testnet gas, but you can use any token. Like I said, Skybridge supports every token, so that includes ETH. That includes a token you create right now just on the testnet for fun, or you go and get. We did an airdrop for all the Avi holders to get testnet Avi tokens. But any token, there's a testnet Matic faucet, a testnet Chainlink faucet, testnet USDC. Some people have made their own like different funny meme tokens to just practice deploying and bridging.
Okay. This is nice, man. We're getting some really good feedback too. Anabolic Troops, pretty nice little name right there. Does Skybridge charge a fiat fee or percentage of the total moving value when bridging? Good question.
So it depends. It depends on the direction. It depends on the actual transaction. So for deposits, there's a flat fee of 1/1000th of an ETH, 0.001 ETH. That's a flat fee. That's about $3.50 right now. And there's also a 0.3% liquidity fee. Now that's not taken as profit or anything. That's added to the bridge liquidity. And as the bridge liquidity increases, we're able to add instant withdrawal support for more assets based on that liquidity.
Okay.
There is no liquidity fee on withdrawals. It's only on deposits. And there's a flat fee on withdrawals as well. So the flat fee, about half of it is project revenue, and about half of it is used to subsidize gas fees on the bridge itself to lower the cost to the user.
All right. And I see Jacob, no need to apologize, brother. That's what we're here for. Questions getting answered. That's beautiful. And let's see, Jim 8 Forever said, this is another one too, guys. Hello, I heard of Hacking is a great company for auditing, and the score is 10 of 10. That's impressive. But why do you need to hire another dev and take money out to pay out the new dev if the code audit was 10 of 10? And he says he apologized for the question.
Maybe,
if it was done
I think
already.
maybe we're a little. I think maybe I wasn't. We weren't quite as clear as we could have been. So the new dev we hired is to design the website.
Yeah.
But also we are still hiring. We're looking. We're not in any rush right now, but this is like high scrutiny. We are looking for additional blockchain and web devs just to help speed up our process. It's not about, our score's 10 out of 10, great, and we had a few people collaborate, that's great. But we'd love to be able to increase our productivity. And you can only do that with more helping hands. So that's kind of, I think what I would say to that.
And that's not even referring to V1 of Skybridge's mainnet. We're talking about the future of Skybridge V2, the future of the arcade, everything that's, in the pipeline.
No doubt. Hopefully that answers kind of clears that up, Jim. See, Realtor says, thank you for the info. No, thank you for the questions, brother. Those are very good questions. Anabolic Troop says, thank you as well. Coochie Boy says, is another from Coochie Boy. Any thoughts in building traditional games such as spades or poker? Those traditional ones.
We'd love it. We'd love for people to do that.
Nice.
That'd be fun. I mean, you imagine it, you build it, you hand it over to the platform. Well, hand it over. You still own it. I don't mean to say hand it over as you relinquish any rights, because that's not true. We don't claim any legal ownership. We don't claim any licensing from what you host.
Absolutely.
You are 100% the owner. As a developer, But if you want to host it, bring it over, and we'd love to work together. I love like traditional kind of tabletop games and stuff.
Yeah, they don't have to be super extravagant like this and what we're seeing. And he's right that those traditional games that pulls a whole different type of demographic into the system.
Minesweeper, like different Minesweeper clones and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
It's open. Whatever people want to build, and we love it.
You know what I would love to see? A virtual pool and a virtual dominoes.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
pool.
Oh man, that would be dope. That'd be dope. You can see a lot of tournaments.
Mini golf, or it's so open. It's so open.
That'd be sweet, man. So the potential is great. It just depends on how that imagination flows, right? To see the wife, LMFG says the wife would play the old stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's a different demographic that you wouldn't think that you can bring in with those traditional games. You can bring in the I'm not gonna say older crowd because I'm part of that crowd, but I'm just saying, you want to encapsulate as much as you can, right? You know what I'm saying? This is what you can do. And just bolsters that whole situation. So we are coming up on the hour. We need to do a member giveaway too before we get out of here. A couple more questions I see here, and then we'll get to the giveaway, and then we'll close out the show too as well.
Awesome.
Anabolic Troops. It is viable to set up a competition for communities to get a free bridge to base, or up to a certain value, lesser, I guess. Anabolic is saying. So, what do you say about that? That's a good one.
So I'll take that question.
I'll finish the question too, because I have my own thoughts as well.
Bit of a late introduction, but I'm Magic.
What's up, baby? What's up?
Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you. I am the team accountant, and I also set up a lot of the financial infrastructure as pertaining to the bridge and the arcade. So you're asking for a fee-free bridge to base, or to get a fee-free bridge. So what Skybridge is, no one will ever have to build another bridge to base when it's done, because any project can use the bridge to deploy to base.
Yeah.
So once it's finished and launched, there really won't be a need for anyone else to build one.
There you go, guys. There you go. Hopefully that answers that question. And that was
I do want to add on a little bit. This is not going to be available on the immediate launch. We wrote, previously about different fee exemptions, different fee tiers that we're still considering. I will say that Aviator token is excluded from fees. It's only the flat fees. There's no liquidity fee. So it's the asset to bridge back and forth. It's the fastest token to bridge, period, on between ETH and Base. It's the choice. It's the only one that has all the liquidity. Our tokenomics were designed with this in mind in particular. However, if we decide in the future, maybe there's a token that we want to exclude from fees, that is an option. Okay. So we do have the ability to change fees for specific assets. However, it's not planned. It is there. It is there.
All right. Anabolic said he got Magic to speak. So he was being tactical with those questions, trying to get him to speak. So job well done. Job well done. This is Sonia. Welcome to the show. LMFG says, sounds a lot like of a collaboration coming down the road with Aviator. Let's see. Stinky Toonchi. Whoa, what is that? Stinky Toonch.
Stinky Toonch?
Stinky Toonch.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, I can't even be serious. Okay, let me straighten out. Let me get it out. Okay. Do you have upcoming partnerships with Coinbase or Binance or another big exchange? Says Stinky.
You know we can't answer that question. You already know we can't answer that, right? So no comment from the team.
And you know what? We need to really let everybody. For those of you OGs, you already know why a team can't do that. A team can't come out and say anything about that because there's non-disclosure agreements that are involved there, guys. So when you're dealing with exchanges, especially top tiers, you cannot talk about that publicly. You cannot, because you can trash all of it. All that can go down the drain if something slips out. So it's not that the team does not want to say anything. It's just, it's forbidden. You can't do that. There's agreements prior to different tokens that are launched on exchanges and these type of things cannot be announced prematurely, and they cannot be talked about publicly until it's said to be so. And if I'm not correct about that, let me know, guys. But that's the way I see it.
No, you're right. You know, if there's a conversation happening, there's going to be an NDA, and at that point, you know, you don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So and even just out of respect for different exchanges, if we have contacts or if we've been in talks, which we have been with several, but I just don't think it's appropriate to name them. I don't think it's appropriate until you know, we either decide the appropriate deal or the appropriate timing. Timing is important. Money is important. You know, there's so many factors that go into that, right? And at the end of the day, I'd rather spend the budget on building than listing.
No, absolutely. It does cost a lot of money to list on those top tiers too. Extraordinarily high prices. Yeah.
It does.
From a decentralized perspective, though, I can say that we've applied for, you know, the on-chain summer grants, and we have a meeting with their growth team tomorrow. So that's exciting.
No, absolutely.
No promises, though. I know I'll get a ton of heat for making implications, but
yeah,
fired.
Oh God, yeah, come on now. No, I mean, but that's, you know, that's good news though. That's good news, you know.
Jacob, Minesweeper and poker are not gambling. So Minesweeper is definitely a game of strategy. And at least in the United States, poker, Texas Hold'em have been legally defined as games of skill. So those particular games would not be considered gambling.
Yeah, and LMFG says projects need to start holding a bear market wallet. I do agree with that too, man. You know, just
bear market wallet.
I like that. He says, Crypto Lounge, excellent space. Again, brother Aviator, I will be taking a look. So,
yeah, check out our website, check out our white paper. And
absolutely.
Stinky, you don't got to be sorry for nothing. You got to be nothing at all.
No, you're good. Yeah.
We started building in a bear market in July 2023.
Yeah,
July 13th
we've been there.
Yeah, no need to apologize, man. This is what we're here for. This is what these AMAs are for. And I think that I want to thank you guys too for being forthcoming and you know, actually answering these questions, because we got a lot fired at us today, and it was some really good questions too. You know
I'd like to do a plug real quick before we wrap up, if that's okay.
Go for it, brother.
So we had a really awesome community member airdrop. The majority of our community, these Based Foxes NFTs that are on the Based network, and so we're doing a partnered competition where the grand prize is $1,000 USD in Avi, plus a Based Fox. Second is $500, and third is $150. All you have to do is create a music video, story video, comic, or other kind of creative works telling the lore of your Based Fox, and you have to include Aviator and Skybridge as a part of the story. You do have to own a Based Fox and at least 150,000 Avi for the whole duration of the competition and up to 7 days afterwards. You have about a little under 2 weeks now to acquire those things if you haven't already, so that you qualify for the competition. The contest deadline is June 17th. You can post your creative works on Twitter and tag us and tag Based Foxes, and then the DAO is going to vote on the top 10 entries.
Beautiful. That is an extravagant giveaway. There's some good stuff too coming out of that one too. That is a one hell of an airdrop too. I have to add.
Yeah,
one hell of an airdrop.
This competition and giveaway is really a gift to the community.
Yeah, absolutely. CM. Before we get to the member giveaway, the CM, he says just one more from CM, and then actually let me shout out this Twitter. I got the Twitter, Aviator Twitter, guys. It's at Aviator_HC. And there's going to be the main Twitter hub, X. I can't get Twitter out of my. Well, the URL still says Twitter, so
I still say Twitter.
I'm
not gonna change.
I'm not
too
either.
stubborn.
I'm not gonna go x.com. No, it's Twitter. It's gonna be Twitter forever.
Yeah.
All right. I already told him. I got to tell you though, this Twitter, you're pushing up on 6,000 followers on the Twitter. I think you're gonna get there pretty quick.
Yeah.
Aviator. at Aviator_AC. This is the situation, and you do have links to the Telegram on this Twitter page. You do have links to the Discord.
Got the TG, we got the Discord website, and if you look at our highlights, you can find all our articles and white paper and everything.
Absolutely.
So it's just post replies, highlights, and you can find our most important announcements under highlights.
I'm gonna put this in the chat too, guys, just in case you want to cop those links, and it'll jump you right to the Discord from Twitter and to TG from Twitter as well. So and this last one was very, very interesting from CM. He says, will it be possible to add a casino to non-US jurisdictions, like block the IP like most of them do, or restrict states? I think a casino is just something nice. Now that is loaded, because not only you have that issue, but you do have licensing, gambling licensing. There's a lot there. So what do you think about casinos?
Yeah, that's a maybe. I mean, it's not planned. It's not on the roadmap. It's a maybe. It's a maybe.
Got you. And Jim, one more, brother, and we gotta get to this giveaway. But he said he has one more question. We'll wait for Jim's question. I'm gonna pop that wheel up too. We'll get that prompt up, and Jim, you got a couple of minutes, brother. Said he's got a question. One more question. We'll get that wheel up too for the member giveaway.
Awesome.
And guys, this member giveaway, and I do a member video, 1 or 2 during the week, and for the members of the channel, they get these videos. It's exclusive for the membership, and I put you on the wheel. All you have to do is comment. The members know how this goes. They comment, they like, and they share their thoughts on the video. That is a ticket to get you on the wheel for a cash prize, and we do this every freaking Monday during the Monday Live. We didn't do a Monday Live today because of this beautiful AMA that we're having right now, but we will get back to that Monday Live crypto show, and we'll continue it on. So we have 20 entries, and let's see. Jim said he think that he already got his answer. So, and CM says he loves the gambling aspect. Me too, brother. That'll be sweet. You know, you put in those traditional games along with everything else, and you throw in gambling, you guys may have a big time monkey on your hands, man. I gotta tell you, you gotta have something going.
It's something that it just needs to be explored. It's very obviously complicated, and there's a lot of hurdles to get over with it for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's state to state in the United States. So we'd almost need to hire a lawyer.
No, you're right. Yeah, and then you gotta go through the gambling board, get the licensing. It's a drawn out process, and you guys already got enough going. So that's something down the road that is to be explored, and I think it'll be pretty interesting. I gotta make sure I didn't leave anybody out on this giveaway before we get it done. I actually, the time limit has already shut down, but I'm gonna be fair here. Let me go ahead and take a look real quick, guys, just to make sure we got everybody. It looks like it's I think we're good. I think I got everybody on here. I think we are good. Yep, I just want to make sure. Actually, no, somebody did. Okay, we're good. So you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go to this chart. This is an Aviator chart, guys. I want to go just before we get to that. And Edward G said, how did I join the giveaway? How do we go? No, it's a member giveaway, but you actually, this is kind of like an exclusive thing for a channel membership. You have to join the channel, join Crypto Lounge channel. And in order to qualify, you have to comment on the videos and like the video and tell me what you liked about the content. That is the ticket to get on this wheel for this cash prize. It's not an open contest, unfortunately. I will be doing some open contests too later down the road. But as we look at this chart, up 65% on the 7-day period, we talk on a week pump, pretty decent. I don't like to let's not say pump, that word is going to be legal pretty soon, so let me not say the legal term. Very nice looking chart, guys. I want to get you guys perspective on the chart. This is part of the deal when it comes to price action on every cryptocurrency project. This is part of the deal. Price action, chart readings. We can go back to the 1-day chart, up 18%. So price wise, when it comes to the token, doing pretty good.
It's been a good day. It's been a tough, a tough season, tough quarter for a lot of projects, and of course you'll see that if you look at our year or our all.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, March was a great month for alts, and April was a little more challenging.
Yeah.
And through May, go ahead and click on the log if you want to go to the year and look at log. Yeah, also click on 1 year or click on all as well. And at the end of the day, price action aside, we're building, and it looks good. It looks good, and we're feeling really good about everything.
No, let's go ahead and zoom into the trading view. I like to really use trading view too as well.
I like trading views.
Oh no, we got a ghost. I don't think.
Oh no.
Oh, where's Pac-Man? That's not good. Okay, so
Pac-Man.
That's probably you guys, you oldies, you got that. I'm pretty sure you oldies got that. You know what? It's looking good, right? It's looking good. I just want to bring that up, brother, because a lot of projects are going through a rough patch, and it's not because development is not developing. It's just the sentiment, man. There's a lot of things going on right now. You guys, 1 day, 7 day, 1 month. I like to do 1 month because you really get to see what's really going on with the 1 month situation. It's not all compartmentalized when you're looking at day, but on the 7 day period, it's not bad to look at that too, because for most people, this is where it's at. This is a nice little snapshot, and as you can see, the trajectory is looking great. You got the beta going. I think as long as the market holds up, by the way, the volume is crazy right now. It's above 100% within a 24-hour period. I'm talking global market volume. The inflow is crazy right now. So what do you guys take on the price, and I know a lot of dev teams don't really talk about price a lot, but it has to be in the back of your head. What are your thoughts on this before we close out?
Yeah, again, price, I don't speculate or anything. And I think I said before, at the end of the day, we're able to build and continue regardless of the price. And, that's just something that's really, really exciting for us, again, because we're not dependent on the market to be able to build and develop.
No, absolutely.
However, all things considered, a lot of altcoins really struggled through April and through May so far. And I think at the end of the day, we're just dependent. I shouldn't say we're dependent, but a lot of assets are sort of following the lead of Bitcoin, following the lead of ETH. And again, things are highly volatile right now.
That's how it goes too. I like to call ETH the mother chain, and I like to call Bitcoin grandpa. Everybody follows. Grandpa. You know what I'm saying? That everybody follows the top two.
I call Bitcoin the king. Everyone does what the king wants.
He's so old. He's so old. That's why I call him grandpa.
He's the old king.
I'd also like to say for our community that we do not give financial advice.
Absolutely. That is the greatest disclaimer ever. We don't do that. And obviously, I think a lot of people know this is your decision to make, to either buy this or think about it, put it on your watch list, or just move on. Obviously, that is your decision. We're putting all this information out. AMAs are great, especially when the dev team is forthcoming, when they actually answer questions. That's great for people who are not invested and they're just driving by and they're stepping in and they're like, okay, this is pretty cool. Let me ask a couple questions. You don't get that from a lot of teams. I've been in projects where I don't even know who the dev is. You know what I'm saying? In the past, I'm talking about in the past, and the projects actually did really good. They did well, but I still don't know who the fucking dev is, honestly. So, but it's doing pretty damn good. So you have that, those are anomalies, but this is always good to have conversations like this. And you never know, this may equate to more ownership, more interest. So, and with that being said, guys, let's get to this actual giveaway. Let me get this. I'm going to get our game show music. I got some old school game music too. Game show music. It's not Family Feud. We're not gonna go there, but we're gonna spin this wheel, and hopefully, one of the members I got 20 entries. Let's see who's gonna win some cash today. Let's go and get this game show music on.
Right on. Good luck,
Let's go. Let's see what we got.
Let's go.
It's a pretty good spin too, man. Right, this is gonna be really close between Tim and Jay. That's what it looks like. Let's see who's got Theo or Jay took the lead. Jay Thacker, 3165 hand clap to you, brother. Let me get you some real loud hand claps. There you go. Nice. So Jay Thacker, we had Olivia last time who won. This is I love doing these giveaways. And Jay, you know what to do, brother. You are so I can send you a cash prize as well. Edward G, the trading view is haunted. Exactly. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. I never seen it do that before. It was weird. But no, I did. I actually seen it. I did it. It did it to me the other night. So Jake Thacker, again, hand clap to you, brother.
Congratulations, my friend.
Absolutely, man. I love it. I love it. Jay, you know what to do, brother. Hit me up at Crypto Interface, either on Twitter or TG. And let me know. Give me that wallet address so I can see your actual prize, brother. Tracy says congratulations as well. Guys, it's been fantastic. Let me get this off real quick. Fantastic, like always, brother. Any parting shots? Would you like to say anything before we get out of here?
No, I just wanted to thank everyone so much for tuning in. I mean, it's always great to kind of catch up and touch base and share the project with a new audience. A lot of people here weren't around last time we got to do this, so it's exciting. You guys know where to reach us. You know, our Telegram and our Discord are super active. We make a point to have team there all the time. So any questions, nothing's off limits. Come by and say hi, drop us a line.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. You're a wonderful host, and I hope we have the opportunity to do a show with you again sometime soon.
Absolutely, brother. The door is always open, man. Magic, what you got, brother?
Nothing that hasn't been said already. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, man. And this is, again, guys, this will be replayable. So for those of you who are probably kind of sliding in a little late, you can always hit that play button and it'll be redistributed as long as you want to check it out, guys. And again, love the project. I'm always going to have my eyes on gaming. When it comes to what you guys are doing, I'm really stoked about it because I think it's going to bring a lot of developers together under this roof. And it's going to be really cool. So thank you for coming to the show. For you guys out there, great questions. Again, if you're looking for some answers or you missed these great questions, replay the actual AMA and you'll get it all, guys. And again, be safe. I always say watch your wallet. Be careful, don't click on anything weird, guys. Watch out for those weird NFTs too in your wallet. If you didn't buy it, don't touch it. I have to say that all the time because you're going to lose the whole farm if you do, all right? Take it 100%. Easy. You know what I mean? Take it easy, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Absolutely.